We just got done unloading an entire semi of Overstock toys. It didn't take long at all, about a half hour to get it out of the truck. And now we are kind of combining case packs. Lots of case packs this time around. So we're trying to stack them up out here so we don't have to take them into Toy Store 2.0. But I think it's going to be a pretty fast evolution here. The guys are already hard at it. And we'll take a look at all of this once we get it in. Hopefully it doesn't take very long at all. The less we have to put in here pallet-wise, the better. Yeah, nice and easy. All right, we were able to cram everything into Toy Store 2.0. Lots of case packs, a lot of case pack toys, and then a lot of toys in these gaylords. I think it's about 4,000 toys total. So we will probably just start peeling stuff off right away to run today. I'm seeing Lego already, and we've got to make some room. We have 6 gaylords of stuff coming probably Friday. So I really need to get into this. And that's basically it for now. We are printing the packing slips for yesterday's Whatnot orders. Here are all the boxes we're going to be using for Whatnot this morning, and we'll get that buttoned up. We will start digging into these at the same time. I'll let these guys kind of do the shipping, and that's pretty much where we're at. It took about 45 minutes to get the semi unloaded, and then another half hour maybe to get it all in here, if that. I would say probably an hour and 15 minutes to get it going here. And the Whatnot orders are smaller today. You've got a lot of smalls here, and then the medium order stuff is down through here with a couple large items right there. So that's where we're going to start. I think it's about 7:45, so everybody should be here shortly. And that's what we got. All right, we are moving along, getting some things boxed up. And the good news is we have 6 gaylords of toys that should be here in about an hour. So not only did we get an entire semi of stuff in this morning, we have another 6 on the way. So I'm trying to peel some things off out of here to price, and also some stuff for the Whatnot auction today. We've got an auction today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And I'm starting over here at the toy store with the Lego. So I've just been peeling off Lego. I will price it. And I think the big goal is to just make enough room so we can get those 6 pallets in here. It's going to be extremely tight until I can get through some of this stuff. But we could also combine Gaylord, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't feel like it. I'm saying we can combine Gaylords, but I don't think so. A lot of really cool stuff in here. Definitely some auction stuff. The store's pretty full, but you can always use more inventory. A lot of case packs in this load too. There's tons of case pack stuff, but that's probably no good. This will be stuff for the shop. And oh boy. And here we go. Round 2. Round 2. Where is this going to go? We don't know yet. We're going to put it on the sidewalk for now. See what we can do with it here in a little bit. We should be able to shuffle some of this stuff around down through here. We just want to get some boxes done first. Once we get the boxes done, then we can move it all into this section here. We're looking through some of this, and I see plenty of Lego, and I see something really cool right there, NECA fig-wise. We'll pull that out here in a second. But as far as pricing out toys for the toy store, I'm peeling off things that need to go into the shop, putting it up at the front desk. Suzette's going to come in about an hour early to help us out. You're seeing Lego, lots of Lego. Always good Lego on these buys. G.I. Joe Python Patrol, there's about 50 of these. This is the bats. I actually have a graded original. I think he's 85. He might be 84. I don't know. I'd have to look in my case at home. But the bigger problem, we can kind of see it through the toy store window. I have 6 gaylords of toys waiting to be brought into Toy Store 2.0. So we're going to get the shipping done for Whatnot, and then we will bring the rest of these in. Everybody's doing a really good job today. We're thinning out some boxes, and I'm going to look at this. Love this NECA stuff, man. Stump Arena Wrestling Presents, right? That's what that is. Very cool. That is Leatherhead. And this looks like a pretty good Gaylord. And then we're doing our Whatnot tubs. We're basically peeling toys off right off the bat for our Whatnot show today, and it should be a pretty good one. Somehow we managed to cram it all in here. Probably 26 or 7 Gaylords of toys, and it is very tight. Toy Store 2.0 is nice and full, which means we've got to sell some toys, but there are some really cool toys in here. I'm seeing some NECA stuff, and I'm a big fan of NECA figs, but here are these the Nightmare Before Christmas figs, and these are super cool. You've got Ghostface. Right now I'm pricing out some things for the shop, Barbie, some TMNT on the end there, and I'm filling up the Whatnot tubs for today. Check it out. Jason, Friday the 13th. Very cool. Oh, that's Freddy versus Jason. Nice. And I'm just pulling stuff out as we go, doing what I can here, and it's going pretty quick. I've got about 2 hours. 2 hours to see what I can get done in here. And let me just take a look. What this is. Wrestling figs. This is where not having to price all the toys is in our favor. It doesn't take a lot of time to say, okay, this weighs around a pound. This might weigh around 2 pounds. You get pretty close after you do it a while. It's pretty easy to spot what weighs what, what's going where, and a lot of really interesting items this time around. So we will be carting off toys to the shop. We'll be pricing out stuff for Whatnot, and it should be a pretty good show. I did get an email, or I guess a text message from our Whatnot rep. I need to make a couple changes to the thumbnails. I guess they don't want them all the same or something, which I get it. You want to be able to distinguish new inventory. So I'm going to try to work on that. Maybe not today, right? That's going to be something that gets taken care of on my off time at night, right? Something I can do when I'm sitting in front of my computer. So the plan is I'll throw a couple of these over at the toy store. And I think they're going for probably $34.99, which means they will be $27.99 in the shop. And I'll run a couple today on the show. But I'm going to keep at it. Hopefully we can knock some of this down in the next couple of days. And my big concern is tomorrow when we come in to ship, we're not going to have a lot of room. So I need to make sure I can clear these couple Gaylords out of here. Should be pretty easy because we can combine Gaylords if we need to. Like I can take this, push it to the back. I just hate to move the toys twice. But if we have to make some room, we will. There's that whole productivity thing, right? A little bit inefficient, not having a warehouse space, but that's what we got to work with. I am trying to get set up. I've got about an hour to go. And there are lots of really good toys in this buy. This is probably the most extra inventory we've ever had in the toy store. And I feel like we picked up a couple really good buys. Toy Story diorama stuff. This is really cool. Spider-Man figurine playset. The NECA figs in here, off the chart, right? Some smaller stuff for Whatnot. Some other stuff for Whatnot. Maybe some drones, Paw Patrol. Probably won't be a huge show today because we've got to clear out some space. I need to probably do the show and then get rid of these Gaylords going back. Case packs of toys. Wow, there are some case packs. Fisher Price, Little People Caring for Animals Farm case packs. There's probably 200 of these super good sellers in the toy store. I cannot wait to unload some of this stuff for Christmas. We are looking pretty good going into the holidays for now. I'm sure we'll get another truck or two in, but we've got some work cut out for us. But it should go pretty quick. We've got plenty of manpower and plenty of motivation. The holiday season is upon us here, and Toy Store 2.0 is looking pretty good. We are going to really see how much of our hard work getting Toy Store 2.0, sorting through all this stuff, it's going to really pay off, I'm hoping, come the big holiday rush, probably a month from now, right? I'd say a month from now is when you're really going to see it. And I'm going to keep working on this. Should take me until the show. And then we will check in after the show and kind of see how it went. But they were able to do 145 packages, 2.5 hours. All right, 2.5 hours, which is really moving, and they're getting a lot better. Wednesday afternoon, the Whatnot show is in the books, 2 hours, and I think 350 toys. Pretty good show. Went really fast. We didn't run a lot of small items. Here were the small items we ran. We ran them up to 64. And then the medium items I ran up to, 234. So I guess about 300 items. Not bad for 2 hours, 150 items per hour. That's pretty good. And we can look at some of the things we ran up here. Pretty wide variety with a lot of the new toys that came in today. And we are making a little bit of progress on this. Slowly but surely. I think the goal by the end of the day is to get these 2 tubs emptied out, because we will have to ship all of these packages out tomorrow. And I'm not sure what the package count was. Let me look real quick. I kind of want to get an idea of what we got to do here. Let's see. It's going to be 118. That is not bad. These guys, the shippers, they will rip through 118 packages really quick. That one day they were repping about 100 packages an hour. So I'm going to guess because of the congestion we have right here, it is something I'll have to work on in the morning. It's going to take a little bit longer to get boxes ready to go, but I've still got an hour before the day ends, right? And I am going to work on cleaning all of this up, pricing toys for the toy store. And believe it or not, we are pretty quick about getting things out of the tubs, getting it priced, getting it all ready to go. What do we got left to do today? I want to try to empty out these 2 gaylords, or at least these 2. These 2 gaylords right here. And I'm seeing Lanky Box stuff, Mystery, what is that? Our Man from DC Multiverse. There are Skibbity Brain Rots. And over here, just a little bit of everything. And I think what we're going to try to do, pile things into other tubs, pile toys up until we can get some space. So we sold 300 toys today. We'll do 300 or 400 tomorrow, and we should start getting into the pallets as we go here. Lots of case packs we can take to the storage units. I think we talked about it already, but I'm seeing case packs of those Little People Animal Farms, and we will sell those on Whatnot as well. I just don't know how much the shipping is going to be on those big boxes, but I'm going to work my way down through here before the end of the day. And we got a pallet that wasn't supposed to come to us. All right, this is diapers. This is a baby mattress. I see Huggies, which are diapers, but this pallet was supposed to come to us. So we've had to file a little bit of a dispute on this. And then in here, you've got some really cool stuff. Air Rescue, Sky Patrol, that's Paw Patrol stuff. A little bit of everything. And I'm seeing Jurassic World, I'm seeing Lego. Lots of really cool items. I mean, we've got 5,000 toys in here. 5,000 toys crammed into these gaylords. Okay, it is past 6 o'clock. The toy store is closed. I didn't even see how busy the toy store was today, but this pallet out of the way and done. I've loaded up some tubs for Whatnot tomorrow. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I have several up at the Whatnot area. And wow, there's just a lot going on. I think that pallet up there has big stuffed balls, like footballs, basketballs, baseballs. That should be really easy to price and get out of the way tomorrow. This thing's busting at the seams. All kinds of really good toys. The shop looks amazing. Like the shop is packed full of really good toys. Looks good. I'm pretty pumped about the holidays. This is Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, figs, case packs of them. And I'm exhausted, everybody. I've been out here for like 13 hours or something. So I think I'm going to call it a video. We will pick it back up tomorrow morning. I hope everybody is having a good week. It's a busy week here at the toy store. 100 packages to do tomorrow morning. I think I said 113. Anyway, until next time, I will see you later. Peace.